So Fresnel lenses, when they were invented in the 1800s by August and Jean Fresnel, they were completely revolutionary. The way the prisms bent the light to make a big beam, great for lighthouses, vastly better than previous technology, and it's the basis for headlights, stage lights, a lot of house lights, dock lights today, all the modern age navigation that use light. But there were only ever a handful of companies in the entire world that made them. They started out with 3 companies in France. British later had a company, and then in the 20th century there were small companies in America and Sweden that only made smaller lenses. To get a lens today, the technology is there to make them, but there's only one company I know of in America that makes them. They make replica lenses, usually acrylic plastic. They go from first order, which is the big kind like we have, down to a small 6th order. It's like yay big. He has never made anything bigger than a 3rd order because no one's been able to afford it. He estimates a first order lens like ours in acrylic plastic would be $1 million. And that's without the history behind it like ours. So this is our first order Fresnel lens. Each of those pieces of glass is an individual prism. 397 in our lens. The black panels are copper blanking panels just to obscure part of the light to make it more distinct. Different lenses would have different characteristics, different patterns of how they flash. Some didn't flash at all, some flashed a lot. We have, like I said, 397 because the 398th was removed so they could, in that frame, to repair the lens that was damaged in the 1920 hurricane. We have 8 total panels in our lens. Some of the later lenses, when they could rotate them faster, had as many as 24 panels in a first order lens, at which point you're looking at maybe 1,000 prisms. The prisms are the key to this light. This is what revolutionized optics by the invention of a Fresnel lens. Fresnel realized that how light is a wave, and thus he could manipulate it to the advantage. The light that would go in other directions, he can bend into a big wide beam that will shoot out to the horizon. That makes it so bright. And it's not focused into a little point, it's a wide beam. If one were to stand up on the inside here at night, the beam will go by and it's bright, but it's not even blinding. And how the prisms work is that the upper and lower parts of the lens, light can only reflect at a certain angle. If it hits too steeply, no matter whether it's the clearest glass in the world or something completely opaque, it can't pass through it if the angle is too steep. The prism, it hits one side, that bends it, it then hits the back of the prism. Mathematics says it cannot escape, so it bounces off at a 90-degree angle, hits the 3rd side, and is now going out straight out toward the horizon.